We're at Ed Lloyd Field on the campus of Cardinal Newman High School, where tonight we bring you high school football, and it's a lawn league matchup between the Vintage Crushers of Napa and the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Newman comes in 2-0 on the year, hoping to stay perfect here at home tonight. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cox, along with Tino Radamosa, former Newman great, and saw this team play some great defense last week and shutting down a very good Vacaville team. Going up against a triple option tonight, a little different animal. We'll see how Coach Sanchez's defense goes and if they can keep the offense rolling like they did in the first half last week.
Yeah, Vintage comes in with a big physical line, and they like to run the ball. And Newman's strength has been the D-line so far, and I'm really looking forward to this matchup. You know, it's gonna tell a lot of things about how Cardinal Newman's, going to advance throughout the year.
Both teams have had pretty good seasons over the past few years. Vintage, particularly in the shortened COVID year, they had one of the best teams in the state. Right. In fact, they led the state in scoring that year. There were no playoffs that year, unfortunately for them, but that was a heck of a team as Newman gets set to kick off, and we are underway. Patrick Gardner sends it to the near side. Taking it is Owen Ferguson for the Crushers, and Ferguson scoots down the sidelines and gets all the way out to the 41-yard line. That is where the Vintage Crushers will go on offense first tonight. Their quarterback, Sai Sabaga, a very good one, and they run the option so he can run, he can throw a little bit, but his primary job will be to fake, get that triple option going. We'll see if they can get their offense rolling early here tonight.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys tonight is going to be special teams as well. I mean, we saw Newman last week. They get their only touchdown on a blocked punt, and here we go, first kickoff. They give them pretty good field position at the 40, so hopefully they can clean up their special teams.
First snap of the game, handoff to the near side. Good running there. Both teams have a lot of wrestlers on their line, so there's going to be some really good jockeying and fighting on the inside. Some guys that were state wrestlers, guys that really do a great job.
Yeah, wrestling is one of those sports for, it goes hand in hand with football. There's a lot of technique with linemen and wrestling that can be used for both sports. So,
And another handoff, this time close to a first down near midfield. Coming in, making the play was Zach Rea. What a great season he's had so far for Newman. Really doing a tremendous job. Just shy of the 50-yard line will be third down. 3rd and 1 for the Crushers.
It's going to be about 3rd and 1.
Sai Sabaga has completed 60% of his passes this year. Hasn't thrown a touchdown yet. So when he does need to throw, he does a pretty good job. He's fairly efficient, but again, not their bread and butter. 3rd down and a couple here. Sabaga will keep this one. He's a capable runner as well, and Sabaga squirts down the sideline, and look out.
Oh, boy.
He is gone. Touchdown Vintage.
Wow.
The Crushers come out and score on their first possession on that triple option as Sai Sabaga does a great job faking inside and then taking it outside.
Yeah, it looks like Newman just lost contain, and Sabaga's a good athlete. He got outside, and there's no catching him. You gotta love big Khalil Whitehart running him down from the nose guard position.
Yeah, we saw him do that last week, too. Unbelievable. In fact, the Vintage coaches talked about that. They said, we saw their news guard on film. He looks like he's going to be really good. Is he really just a freshman? We're like, yeah, he is.
Yeah. That's the start Newman was looking for.
Wow. So Vintage does what Vacaville could not do,
right,
and that is score on offense. Last week, the defense pitched a shutout. The only touchdown for Vacaville was on a blocked punt.
Right. I believe the quarterback had negative 7 yards passing, and they didn't really get the running game going until late in the second half last week. But Vintage was able to find some success early on here.
And Vintage has got to be a little fired up. Their head coach, Dylan Leach, his mother, Debbie Leach, passed away this week, and that was an emotional thing for him. He was at practice the next day. He is here tonight. I know the players are feeling that, and they want to do well for him tonight. Kickoff by Henry Drodzowitz. He's got a great foot. In fact, he can make 50-yard field goals, and that kick goes out on the near side.
That kick will go into the end zone.
And here comes Cardinal Newman now on offense. Their quarterback, Jason Coulter. Let's take a look at his numbers on the year. 45%, 311 yards through 3 touchdowns. All 3 of those were last week in the first half. Actually, 2 in the first half, 1 in the second half on that swing route. But
right.
Saw some improvement from him last week. He looked a lot more confident. He was able to get that deep ball early to his favorite receiver, which is, of course, Jonah Bertoli.
Yeah, Coulter throws a great deep ball. He throws it nice and high and lets the receivers go up and catch it.
1st and 10.
There's Holman.
Holman
Oh, wow.
nailed in the backfield, getting in there and making the play is Lorenzo Webb. He started as a freshman for this team, and here he is early on making a play for the Vintage Crushers. Very rare for them to have a freshman starter. He did it last year, so as a sophomore, he is back, and he looks good.
Yeah, that was a great play.
Loss on the play.
Newman loses a couple yards that time.
That'll bring up second
Yeah, it's going to be a
down.
physical battle up front. See how Newman responds here. You can see get Holman some open holes and get him going.
Newman has to be a little stunned on defense to give up that big play early on, and they trail now for the first time all year. Here they are going deep to Bertoli, and it's thrown a little behind him, and Bertoli can't get to it. That's incomplete.
Pass intended for Bertoli.
It's a play they connected on for a 70-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
First play from
First play,
scrimmage
yeah.
last week.
Yep.
That's right.
With that ball going incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Bertoli back to the huddle now. 3rd down for the Cardinals. About 14 yards to go.
Yep.
3rd down, always a big deal, and this one early on is a big one because Vintage could get the football right back with decent field position if the Cardinals can't connect here. 3rd and 14, Coulter firing, has a man, Kenyon Strain. He's close to the first down. It's going to be right near the marker at the 20-yard line. Strain making his 3rd catch of the year, and it's a good one.
That's a great catch by Strain.
Pass complete to Strand.
And they did get the first down, so they got a favorable mark on that. I wasn't sure he got it.
That was a great throw by Coulter.
30-yard line, and that's enough for a Cardinal Newman first down.
The Kenyon Strain makes the catch. Coulter gets the chains to move.
You see with Jonah Bertoli making a lot of the big plays last 2 games, if some of these other receivers don't step up, I think they're going to have a big window here to catch some passes.
Yeah, no doubt. When everybody knows about Jonah Bertoli, they're going to be double and triple teaming him at times. That
Right.
should open things up for other receivers. We'll see. 1st and 10, Newman, as they're out to the 30-yard line now. Here comes Zach Holman. He's had a big season. And this carry gets nowhere again, right in the middle. It's
51.
Lorenzo Webb at 5'7", 265, and he shuts it down.
Vintage D-line is doing a great job so far getting penetration, stuff in the run.
Matthew Stevenson. Gained about a yard on the play, bringing up 2nd down.
Maybe got a yard. That's about it. 2nd and 9 for the Cardinals offense. Bertoli comes out to the near side.
Wow, look at Devin Bertoli at fullback. Is that what I'm seeing?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, you are. You are correct. Speaking of wrestlers, and Bertoli will lead the way. Holman gets through the hole and picks up about 5 yards to the 36-yard line.
Holman with the carry.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. We have a penalty marker down, and that'll give us a chance to meet our referee tonight, who is Ruben Candelario.
Looks like it's going to be a holding.
That's a 10-yard penalty.
Ruben
That'll
making
go
the
against
call,
Newman.
and now he will
25
restart the
yards.
clock.
And they will repeat 2nd down.
Second and long now. Again, Devin Bertoli playing fullback. He's normally the center, so I know who's snapping the ball now. Lubis, it looks like. Here comes again. Homan gets a block from Bertoli.
Oh, lost his footing.
Slips at the 32, or he might have got a lot more.
Right.
Homan with the carry. Finally brought down by St. McClure.
Zach Homan's had a good start to the season. 43 carries, averaging over 6 yards a pop. 4 touchdowns rushing. He's also had a receiving touchdown this year.
Yeah, he's had 200-yard games rushing. He's following his blocks and doing a great job so far.
3rd down and 6. Another big 3rd down play here. Coulter waiting for the snap. He's going to throw here on 3rd down. Has protection. Throws it for Strain again, and he's got it again. Strain to the 45-yard line. Kenyon Strain has the 1st down.
Another great read by Coulter. Again, they're obviously paying a lot of attention to Jonah Bertoli, so Kenyon Strain is finding his open windows.
And that's enough for a Newman 1st down.
Another 1st down for the Cardinals. Moving the chains here early
Devin
on.
Bertoli is back to center now.
Okay, well, interesting. Didn't
Center
see
to
that
fullback.
coming.
I like it.
Here's Homan. Pounding for 4. Gets to the 49-yard line.
Homan the carrier.
Newman eating up a little bit of clock here after that big play for Vintage.
Yeah, they're going no huddle.
Yeah, coming right back up to the line quickly here. Coulter to throw. Quarterback draw. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. Now he flips it out to Homan and makes something out of nothing. Homan has a 1st down. My goodness, what a play. Literally just kind of flipped that out as he was caught in the backfield. Here it is again.
A little Patrick Mahomes type pass, making something happen out of nothing.
He flips it out, got hit, got it out to Homan, and Homan picks up a 1st down. I think that was a pass play, actually.
Yeah, it looked like it was.
Threw it forward. 1st and 10. Coulter
Big
has Santiago Adon wide open in space. He starts off like he's a blocker, then he kind of releases. It's a real nifty play.
It really is.
And a dog and has his 3rd catch of the year.
Santi is a nice, big, athletic target that they need to start utilizing a lot more. He does great things with the ball in his hand. Great play call.
Adon came in with 2 catches, averaging 16 yards a catch. Hasn't caught for a touchdown yet, but it looks like we got a penalty. This is coming back.
Penalties kind of haunted Newman last week against Vacaville. They racked him up, so hopefully this will become an ongoing issue. That's going to be a 10-yarder.
That hurts.
Bring that ball back into Cardinal territory.
1st and 20.
6-yard line.
First and 20 for Newman. That is a tough one.
That's tough.
Coulter to throw. Now he steps up. Good decision. And Coulter shows some toughness as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Wasn't easy.
No.
Coulter gets that ball back into Crusher territory at the 45-yard line.
Definitely a little more mobile than Matthew Hilden was last year. Hilden back on the offensive line at 295 pounds, leading the way for the quarterback. So that was a good decision. Coulter transferring here to Carrillo has really helped the Newman offense this year.
It really has. You know, it gives him he's got a great arm. He's got good vision.
2nd down and 11. Hilden did a great job. Got him to the championship last year.
He really did.
Homan, little counter, and he gets down to the 39-yard line. Good job of seeing that hole open up and bounce through it.
Looks like we had an injury in the play.
Player down. Looks like one of the Vintage
0.
Crushers may be injured.
Adam Georgiewicz.
by 0. By Adam Grosowitz. For Vintage.
Tonight's game sponsored by Freedman's Home Improvement Center, Poppy Bank, W Real Estate, committed to providing unparalleled service and expertise to our community, B&C Smog, Tires and Brakes, and McCormick and Company, Homes and Loans. Adam Drozowitz is back to his feet and leaving under his own power. Corrective exercise and restoration is on the scene. Our team trainers here at Newman that do a tremendous job. Newman faced with a 3rd down.
It's like 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Probably 4 down territory here.
I would think, yeah, they're on 39 or Vintage 39. So they have freshman Zion Cargill checked in a receiver.
Coulter to throw, dumps it off in space. Nice catch. Zion Cargill, the freshman wide receiver. I believe that's his first catch of the year. It's a good one.
Yeah, he had that touchdown last week that was, I think he was out of bounds in the corner of the end zone over there.
Yeah, he caught it.
He's a great athlete. You know, as a friend, he's got a bright future at Carl Newman.
Does a pretty nice job after the catch here, getting some extra yardage too. Looks like we have another penalty.
It's going to be on Vintage. That's going to move.
They're going to tack on some yardage.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. Ball up to 13. Vintage 13.
Wow.
That penalty will take the ball all the way down to the 13-yard line, where it'll be for Newman, first down.
Big play. It gives Newman 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Here comes Holman again. Big block from Hilden, and he gets down to a 1, almost
Great
in.
run.
Matthew Hilden leading the way that time. Made a great block.
Yeah. I just love the way Holtman runs the ball. He's north and south, and he just gets upfield.
Hilden is 54. Watch him.
Nice pull. Great
blow
vision.
out his guy right there.
Look at that hole. Great run.
Newman knocking on the door now. 1st and goal.
We've got Devin Bertoya back at fullback. Must be their heavy offense.
And Holman pounds it in. Touchdown Cardinals.
Jack Holman, touchdown!
Crowd gets something to get fired up about as Holman scores for the Cardinals. Nice drive.
That was a great drive. They controlled the ground game. They're able to start getting the running game going. That's what you're going to need to do to win this game.
Definitely answered after that big play by Vintage to open things up and take the lead. Patrick Gardner to try to tie it up. His kick is up, and his kick is good. So we are all tied up now. The danger zone with the red, white, and blue tonight looking good.
Yep.
Here comes the replay of the touchdown. And those big guys up front just kind of plowing away right there. Aiden Woods.
Aiden Woods is moving bodies. Great job.
Aiden Woods, number 77. It's another angle of the touchdown. Holman's a tough runner. He gets in there and he mixes it up.
Yeah, you know, he's one of those guys that, you know, give him the ball enough and he's just going to keep getting hotter and hotter as the game goes on.
Cheap seats. Come on, guys, buy a ticket. Get in here. We got food trucks in here. Come on. Crowd getting up for the kickoff. Gardner sends it deep. This is Ferguson. Owen Ferguson to the near side. Ferguson once again with a decent return, but the ball's loose. Who's got it? Vintage. Woo. Diving on it is Bailey Huss, senior. Saves the day for the Crushers. So looks like we got ourselves a ball game here, Tino.
Yeah.
7-7 first quarter.
Let's see how Newman's defense responds here to that running game that Vintage came out with. They had a lot of success running the ball. We're going to have to tighten up here.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. They lost outside contain.
Yeah, they got to contain.
You can't do that against that option. If he pulls it out of that fullback's belly and keeps it around the end and nobody's out there, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, the thing with the option is everybody's got a responsibility. You know, someone's responsible for the running back, someone's responsible for the quarterback. So we got to keep contained here.
Sabaga, handoff straight ahead. Penalty marker down. This is Jeffrey Page, one of their top running backs, but we got markers littering the field. And once again, here's Ruben Candelaria.
It's going to be a hold on Vintage.
Yep.
They're on that tackle. Penalty is going to go against the Crushers. I'll back them up.
Holding against the offense. Repeat second down, 10-yard penalty.
First and a bunch now.
About
15. And we got a timeout taken by Vintage.
Timeout for the Crushers.
We talked about those big plays in the first half last week. Let's take a look at how it went down. Jonah Bertoli, first play from scrimmage, deep ball.
Oh,
He's got it.
Yeah, he does.
And that was a touchdown. Just a great play. He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
But they weren't done in the first quarter last week. They kept getting 3 and outs, got the ball back. Then
that turnover, the interception by Ray, I believe.
Yep, and then Zach Homan.
Yep, Zach Homan found a crease.
And he went the distance.
You couldn't get a better start to that game than that. So
no.
It's hard to duplicate something like that, you know.
And this just a beautiful pass over the shoulder to Jonah Bertoli.
That's just too easy.
And the Cardinals were up big early on, never looked back.
Vintage has a big line.
Yeah, they do. They've got some big
boys
guys.
up
And
front.
like I mentioned, a lot of guys that were state wrestlers on this team. Sabaga throwing deep, unusual for them, and it's overthrown and incomplete. Trying to stretch the defense out a little bit, catch Newman napping. Figured they were going to probably have a lot of guys in the box.
Yeah, so when you run the ball a lot and you're dependent on the run, you know, you got to kind of sneak in those long pass plays, those home run shots. I mean, if you're not, you know, if that's not what your offense is usually based upon, then you got to take them.
Dave Cox and Tino Redamosa bringing you the action here tonight. Tino, got to be getting pretty close. When you guys got your first flag football game? That's
I'm not
gotta be coming
sure.
up.
It's coming up. A couple weeks, probably. We're still early, and we've been practicing hard. The girls are getting a lot better. I'm really enjoying it. They're really competitive.
No Rancho and San Marin played. First organized sanctioned game in the area.
That's a great defensive
That play
stop.
gets about a yard, and that's it. Plugging it up right there in the middle. Nice play by Jasper Kemp.
Right, Logan Rodriguez was in there.
Jeffrey Page, ball carrier.
Page was the ball carrier, and it's going to be 3rd and 13. Under 2 minutes to go now in this first quarter. All tied up, 7-7. See if Newman can bring some heat. Jesse Myers coming from the backside.
Wow.
Stretching it out. Sabaga again, and he gets decent yardage. That has been their best play.
We got outside again. Quarterback's got some mobility.
But it is 4th down.
Sabaga with the keeper. Guys run over the side. Take the ball up to the 35. Evan Graff there to finally take him out of bounds. But that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So 4th and 4. Looks like they got the punting unit out. Jamari's back.
Sabaga doubles as the punter.
So anytime you have your quarterback as a punter, you always got to worry about the fake. I don't think they're going to try it here, obviously, but
Jamari Gentry back deep. End over end kick. Gentry in space, bobbles it,
no.
and it's still loose. Vintage has it at the 29-yard line. Wow. He never looked real comfortable with that.
No, he did not.
Here it is.
Like I said earlier, special teams has kind of been Achilles' heel for Newman this year so far.
Kind of tripped a little bit too, and then he couldn't get back on it.
Looks like a couple guys had an opportunity, but you know it's tough. The ball just squirts out. Vintage with great field position now.
Coming up with that was number 88, Dylan Sublett for Vintage. Huge play for the Crushers. Here's Page. And Page gets a couple. Clock continuing to roll here. Big break for Vintage after they were stopped. They get the football back.
Logan Rodriguez there for the tackle for Newman.
There's Sabaga, the quarterback, back to the huddle.
Second down, second and long 7.
2nd and 8. Page stopped at the 25, gain of just a couple.
Page with the carry.
Vintage just lined up with no receivers and they're just trying to pound it down Newman's throat. Having little success, little by little. They're getting 2 or 3 yards to carry. Waiting to bust a big one.
About 3rd and 6 as this first quarter comes to an end.
But it looks like we'll come to the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, your score, Cardinal 7, Vintage Crushers 7.
So Newman ties it up, but Vintage had the big play of that quarter. And we'll step aside right here and be back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Here we go, start of the second quarter now.
Big 3rd down. It's about 3rd and 5.
Vintage brings them out, trying to pick this first down up. Maybe 4 down territory for them, although their kicker is very good. He can hit from 50,
Right.
and they're well within that right now. Page straight ahead, and we're going to get to see what they do right here as they are short of the first down.
It's going to be about
Page
4th and
with the
2.
carry.
Yeah, 4th and a couple.
Spencer Jacobs there to finally bring it down. Not before he gets that ball down to the 22-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go for it. They're not
4th and
sending
3.
the kicker in. They're sending in a
4th down.
jumbo package, I believe.
Yep.
4th and 4 for the Crushers.
Here we go, big play. Newman can get off the field defensively right here on 4th down. Sabaga looking to throw.
Oh,
Dumps it off, and he's got a man open. Down inside the 5-yard line. What a play as he found Boston Brandt, the senior.
Wow.
Looked like initially he was trying to find the short man in the flat, but he wasn't open. Then he goes to Brandt, and Brandt was for a huge first down.
Yeah, the DN did a great job containing him. Made him stall out a little bit, but he still found his open man.
Right there, he makes that adjustment and finds Brandt breaking free. First and goal.
5-yard line.
Newman had a chance to get off the field, couldn't do it. Vintage back up to the line now at the 5. Sabaga takes the snap, hands it off to Page. Page left side, and he's in for a touchdown. Vintage scores again against the Cardinal Newman defense.
Vintage O-line is just doing a great job opening holes, being more physical right now.
Yeah, here's Page. Just look at that. Bodies on that left side. And he squirts right through. Drozowitz to try to add the point.
Looks like Newman jumped.
Encroachment against the defense.
Interesting to see if they move it closer and try to go for 2, or just want to settle for the points. Looks like they're going to be happy to try to get the points. They do move it a little closer. The holder is Tijon McClure. And another
flag.
penalty marker goes down.
Goes away with the kick. Penalty on the play.
Ruben's been very busy.
Could be the offense.
Yeah, we'll move it back now. We'll get to see
Against the Crushers.
him kick it from a little deeper. Vintage coaching staff, far side.
That'll back him up.
Be about a 23-yarder now. And his kick is good.
Plenty of leg on that.
Goes away.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Kick up and good.
So Newman trailing
Wow.
14-7.
Current score. Crushers 14. Newman 7.
Tonight's game sponsored by BNC Smog and Tires, W Real Estate, the largest locally owned and founded real estate brokerage in the North Bay with 10 offices and 285 agents. Poppy Bank, since opening the first branch in 2005, Poppy Bank has grown to nearly $6 billion in assets with branches throughout California and lending offices nationwide. Poppy Bank is rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial Incorporated for strength and security and is recognized as one of the strongest financial institutions in the nation. For more information on their incredible products and services, visit www.poppy.bank. Nice boot. Jonah Bertoli takes it at the 5. Bertoli out to the 28, 29, and that is where he is dragged down. So Newman has given up a couple touchdowns, Tino. Not what we expected. Their defense has been so good, and yet Vintage has made it look pretty easy and doing it with the triple option. Didn't see that coming.
No, did not. And quarterback is doing a great job with the fake and keeping it and getting it outside. Newman's just got to be a little bit more disciplined in containing that. Setting the edge.
First and 10, Newman. Little counter to Homan. Newman trying to run it right back at them. And look at Holman. Drag crushers all the way to the 38.
Ooh.
And a late marker goes down.
It's going to be a late hit.
Flags on play.
A little extracurricular there as Holman drag guys with him. See if Ruben can straighten this out for us.
The helmet to helmet. It's going to be a 15-yarder, I believe.
After the play was over, personal foul numbers on the defense. Here's a Newman 15-yard penalty, first down.
We're going to tack on.
That 15-yard penalty will take the
Going to
ball
get him
all
inside
the way
vintage
into
territory.
territory.
Yeah.
Set up to the 47-yard line. Where Newman will have it first and 10. Newman.
Coulter brings them up to the line now. First and 10. (14-7). Vintage with the lead here. Here comes Holman again. Nice hole. Holman trying to keep his feet. Has a first down. Still digging, and he gets down to the 34-yard line. Great second effort.
What a tough run. Like I said, Holman is just north and south. You know, there's no side to side with him. He just finds a hole and he goes straight forward.
Extra effort, getting that ball all the way down to the 32-yard line.
That little counter. Look
That
at the blocking.
block. Holy.
Brought down number 83, Matthew.
Just tough runner.
Yeah, you like the way he keeps his shoulders square
Yeah.
and just continues to pound. Coulter brings him back up to the line now. Another first and 10 for Newman. And they're going to run Holman again. And Holman gets down to the 24-yard line, about 9 more yards for the Cardinal offense.
Nice run again, finds brought down by number 28, Keegan Murphy. Holman gets that ball down to the 25-yard line.
Some big bodies going at each other in the middle of this line.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch those guys battle it out. Second down and about 2.5 for Newman.
We got Mahdi checked in. Mahdi come up.
Yes, Mahdi Kamara in the backfield now, giving Holman a little bit of a break. And Mahdi loses the football. Oh, my goodness, never got it. Vintage has it.
Second fumble of the game.
And it's Lorenzo Webb who falls on the football.
Carry there, follow at the end with the fumble.
Yeah, we'll see. I just don't think he ever had the football at all.
Falling on the ball for Vintage. Turning the ball over there. And that'll bring up
Not sure why. It was right there. He just
It was in a transfer. Yeah, he just lost it.
a little bit of inexperience perhaps for Mahdi, who hasn't played football here at Newman until this year. Last year focused on basketball. So we'll take it the other way now.
Another timeout, Vintage.
And Vintage is going to stop the clock.
Timeout. On the field. Timeout. Pressure.
There's another shot of that fumble. Yeah, he was just kind of juggling it.
Yep.
Not sure what happened. So Newman kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here in this first quarter. They haven't been tested like that yet this year, so this will be a good test of their character. Kind of see what they're made of.
Right.
Haven't really faced much adversity so far in this young season.
They have 9. You know they're going to Vintage come out, run the football, so see if Newman can make some adjustments and stop the run.
First and 10 Vintage going the other way now.
Oh, great play.
And he is blown up in the backfield.
The freshman.
Khalil getting in and making the play. Nice job. Well, you talk about him as a future.
Just athletic as can be.
Unbelievable.
For his size.
Vito at 6'3", 265, and you saw how he can run. He chased down a guy last week, and he almost did it again tonight.
Yeah.
Second and 13.
He's a handful of nose guard for a center to have to snap the ball and then deal with him. Not an easy task.
Second and about 14. Pass play, picked off. Dominic Torres down the side to the 6-yard line. Dominic Torres comes up with a huge play for Newman. And boy, did they need it.
Yes, they did. Let's see what this penalty is.
Evan Graff with a nice read on the play.
Oh, is that Evan Graff? Sophomore.
Oh, Graff.
That was Dominic Torres.
No, Dominic Torres.
Torres.
Here it is again. Dominic just steps right in front of that. Beautiful read.
Penalties on Vintage. Newman gets the ball at about 6-yard line.
Another angle.
You know, Vintage doesn't throw the ball much, and Newman took advantage of that. Stayed
Torres
disciplined in the
almost
coverage.
broke that one.
Got Jonah Bertoli wide outside.
First and goal, Newman. High formation again with Bertoli leading the way. Holman cuts inside of him.
Oh, he's just driving.
Interesting how they're having Devin Bertoli kind of go out toward the defensive end, and
Right.
Holman pounded inside. I'm not sure if he's seeing a hole and cutting away from Bertoli, or that's the way the play is designed.
Probably designed to read off of his block. I'm sure he's cut inside. He's found his hole. He's grinding. He got down to about the 1-yard line there.
Coulter looking back for instructions. Second and goal, Newman. Here it is again. Holman.
Big hole.
And
Touchdown.
he is in.
Zachary Holman, touchdown,
Newman pounds it in. The crowd gets fired up for that.
Yeah, Holman's off to a great start right in the football.
Gardner to try to tie things up.
Oh,
And it's blocked.
Wow.
So Vintage is going to hang on to the lead here.
Gardner's kick, no good. So it's 7 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the first half.
Here's the
The
TD.
current score, Cardinal 13, Vintage Treasure 14.
Devin Bertoli leading the way. Holman actually got in front of him. He saw the opening and just said, okay, I don't really need you on this one, Devin. And he's in.
Yeah, Holman's a tough runner. You're going to need more than one guy to bring him down.
It's a good shot of all those big bodies in the middle. Hayden Woods getting the block right there. Matt Hilden.
Cahoon.
Yep. So Holman scores, but Newman trails. Looking forward to seeing the cheerleaders at halftime. Campolindo just took a 7-0 lead over Windsor. Now we'll see if the Newman defense can do it again. Vintage has done two things tonight. They've chewed some clock and they've put points on the board. And 2 of their 3 possessions as Gardner kicks it deep. This time he'll go the other way. Nice hole.
Ooh, great tackle.
Big hit. Oh my goodness.
Who's that?
I believe that was Kenyon Strain.
Kenyon Strain.
Strain comes up with a pop right there on Dejan McClure. Nice hit on special teams by Kenyon Strain. He's got a couple passes tonight.
Yep, he's having a great game.
Brings that ball all the way back
So
up
turnovers
to
have been a big part so far. Both teams committed turnovers, and the other teams were able to capitalize and score touchdowns off of them. So it seems to me whoever is going to limit the turnover game is going to be in better shape.
Sai Sabaga, the senior quarterback, back out. Nice hole right there. Quick hitter. And that's good for a first down.
Yep, right up the middle.
Carrying that time was Bailey Huss. He's a senior. And Huss pounds for another first down. Vintage up by 1, handoff, and this time the Newman defense does a better job. Logan Rodriguez is there. A couple other Cardinals coming up from the bottom of the pile.
Big Jake Jorger from his nose guard position.
Yeah, Jorger was in there. Second and about 8 now. So we go under 6 minutes in this first half. Vintage and Newman in a good one here. 14-13. Yep. The Crushers from Napa. Vine Valley Athletic League. Straight ahead it goes. And not much there. His ball carrier was Joseph Ellis. He really runs hard. He's one of the state wrestlers on this team as well. He's a real good one. They got wrestlers on the line. They got wrestlers in the backfield as well.
Yeah. Jasper Kemp came up and made a nice tackle. Going to be third and about 6.
Before he gets that ball to the 39-yard line.
Vintage, who is now in the Vine Valley League, used to be in the Monticello Empire League with Vacaville. They used to be rivals.
Right.
Before they repositioned the Napa schools.
So where does that put them next year? So the leagues are changing next year.
Yeah, it's all done by competitive equity, and
right.
I've seen it, how it all shakes loose. But yeah, it includes Marin Catholic, Newman, Rancho, Windsor will all be in the top league.
Right.
Here comes Page. And Page is going to have another first down out to the 46. Tough to stop.
Sure.
Vintage Crushers.
Page gets that ball to the 46-yard line. Everett Self there to
Jeffrey Page is a senior.
Not before the Crushers are able to get that ball to a first down.
Sabaga really letting that clock roll a little bit here. Vintage would love to get out of this first half with this lead right now and not let Newman have the ball back. First and 10. Sabaga keeps it, and he is hit behind the line. Loss of a yard. Much better job in the middle of that defense for the Cardinals. It's like Zach Reyes coming up from the bottom of the pile. Also, that man, Jesse Myers. Myers had a great season for this team. Myers has a couple sacks already, 3 to be exact so far this year. Vintage has rushed 15 times for over 100 yards already. Second and 10 coming up here. Newman content to let the clock roll a little bit right here. They've got all their timeouts left.
Sweep.
By sweep, Cullinane. They call him Ninja, and Ninja gets knocked out. Wow. Some karate guy. He's the fastest guy on the team. And there's some chairs flying and all kinds of stuff going on down there on the sidelines.
Again, Newman's got to do a better job trying to contain that outside.
Check out the end of that play as bodies are flying, chairs are flying.
Yeah, Dylan Webb came in and laid a nice little hit on him. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Big play right here. 3rd down. Full house backfield. Easy first down for Page as he gets down to the 39-yard line. Just busting right through there.
Napa line is just doing a great job opening holes. Just driving the Newman D-line back. Clock continues to roll.
Yep. Vintage comes at you with a bunch of different backs. Make it very hard again. Full house backfield. And down to about the 36-yard line. Rhea makes the tackle on Bailey Huss. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Zach Reyes had a good year this year.
Yeah. This is exactly what Vacaville wanted to do, was kill the clock and just keep getting first downs, grinding them out, getting 4 or 5 yards at a time.
Under 2 minutes to go again. Here comes Brett Page.
Direct snap.
This isn't really an option offense. They're just running kind of a full house, just man on man, and it's working right now.
Yeah, they're letting you know what they're doing. They're going to run the football. Oh, we got one who's down, 23.
Injured player down on the field, Zach Rhea. He was injured last year. I mean, you'd hate to see him get hurt again this year. This does not look good. Well, he's getting up.
That's a good sign. It's physical up front.
See, he's got that brace on that left knee. Was injured last year. He missed about most of the second half of the season. You see Coach Sanchez leading him off. Nice crowd here tonight. Beautiful night for high school football.
Great
Here's
night.
In early September. Under the lights at Ed Lloyd Field. And a good football game. 1st and 10. Clock will roll on now as Vintage brings it up to the line in Newman territory. Direct snap this time, and that works for a couple yards. Trevin Cullinane, 6 foot, 185-pound senior.
Loves that ball.
God, it just seems like they have like 10 blockers going right in front of the running back.
Yeah, they do.
I'm pretty sure the quarterback's blocking as well.
Yeah, you got 9.
I mean, look at
8, 9 yards
There's no
on
receivers. They're just going to take the ball and run it. And they're having success.
Really challenging Newman physically up front right now.
With the carry again.
And he's got another first down. Cullinane carrying a couple times. They got a lot of backs.
Yeah. About a minute left. Newman needs to stop right now before the half.
First and 10.
Oh,
Cullinane again. This time it's blown up by Zach Holman, who hasn't played much defense this year.
That was a great blitz.
Last year he was a staple on defense, and
Leading tackler of the team.
I think Coach Sanchez is saying, you know what, we kind of need him in there right now.
Yeah, Ray, I'm not quite sure what the status of his injury is, but Holman, he's more than willing to step in.
Direct snap to Cullinane again. Newman trying to dig in here. Push him back with 2nd and goal.
You got to figure to start calling timeout. Oh, the Vintage has all 3 left. I know they have 1 left.
3rd and goal. I believe that is
Their
their
last
final
timeout.
timeout.
Yep. It's going to be a big play here. They can stop them. The clock. They're going to have to hustle to get another play off.
Interesting first half. Vintage coming out here and physically pushing Newman around a little bit.
Yeah, they're controlling the clock, controlling the time of possession.
3rd and goal from the 9. Once again, well within Henry Drozowitz's field goal range. Big play here on 3rd and goal. 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Here come the Crushers. Sabaga up under center now with one back. Completely different look. Sabaga to throw. He does. And it's caught.
Got him.
Touchdown.
Right over his
Adam
head.
Drozowitz. Newman had some arms up on that, but just couldn't quite make the play.
He just threw a nice touch pass right there.
Here it is.
Lobs it right over his head.
And you see Kai Shadon tried to get a hand up on that. In coverage was Jack Jacobs. Touchdown. Vintage. The Crushers add to their lead.
Looks like they're going for 2.
Yes, they are to try to get back on. Well, they already are on the number. Newman's off the number, but they can make it an 8-point lead if they score here. And they will not. Zach Coleman throws him back.
Great tackle.
Crushers go for 2. That ball short. So 16 seconds left to go.
16 seconds officially on the clock.
13.
Wow.
Vintage has put 20 on the board.
And they are just running the football.
Yeah.
I mean, they're letting you know we're running the football. We're going to bring all our guys to come block, and they're having success doing it.
Newman has not been able to overcome a couple of fumbles. Tonight's game sponsored by Freedman's Home Improvement Center and Corrective Exercise and Restoration, the team trainers here at Cardinal Newman. Drozowitz with a nice boot. Jamari Gentry takes this one on the run. He'd love to make up for that fumble. Gentry may right here as he gets out to midfield, and Gentry's still on his feet. Jamari Gentry. Wow, what a run.
Great return.
3 seconds remain on the clock. That was fun.
Thought he had a shot there for a second. One more block, he would have had it. Good vision. Nice cut. Wow. Look at that athleticism.
So Newman will have a shot right here at the end zone. Here comes our QB.
Coulter's got a big arm. He can definitely get in the end zone.
Coulter rolling, trying to buy some time. He's going to launch it. Kenyon Strain is out there, and he can't quite get it.
Ooh.
Pass goes incomplete, and that's halftime.
Took a real nice shot at
He
it.
did. That's a good ball.
Crushers 20.
Here it is.
Had a chance.
Yeah, a nice spiral on it. It was kind of on target. Kenyon's out there.
Oh, he got tripped up, it looks
Yeah.
like, right before.
So it is halftime. Cheerleaders getting ready to take the field. And it's 20-13 Vintage by 7 at the break here. Vintage Crushers doing a great job running the football and throwing for a touchdown on that last one.
You know, when you run the ball so often, it's going to open up that passing game a little bit. So Vintage did a good job capitalizing on that. But Newman's got to find a way to stop that run because they can't just keep giving first downs all the way down the field. That's exactly what Vintage wants to do. Control the clock, keep the ball out of Newman's hands.
One second, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties.
If I only had a quarter for every time I've seen the music not get queued up correctly for the cheerleaders that happen. Used to be a lot worse back in the day with DVDs and cassette tapes and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, there was no digital music. It was all CDs.
Campo still up 7-0. 4 minutes left in the second quarter, shutting out Windsor. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, Windsor's a high-powered offense. You gotta expect for them to come back.
Well, are they going to get this music queued up? Doesn't look good. All right, we're going to step away here at the half. Well, I'm going to give them one more second. I think they've got it. Hit play. Let's go. Don't think it's going to happen. Step aside real quick. Sorry about that, ladies.
The English department prepares students to analyze and write at the college level so their essays and expressions of ideas stand out and get noticed, not only at the college level, but through life.
In theology classes, we explore God through the Catholic lens and help students connect the mysteries and gifts of our faith with the realities of the world. We help students learn to provide service to others and their community as a means of living the principles of our faith.
Through the arts, dance, modern band, drama, and studio art, students develop their creativity and imaginations to express themselves in ways not possible in traditional academics.
Our math and science programs guide students into college-level work, with an emphasis on ensuring they can meet the rigors of engineering, medicine, and scientific research college pathways.
We ensure a solid foundation in history while analyzing modern-day challenges to ensure students are prepared for success in a multicultural, multi-religious world.
Our students take a deep dive into the culture behind the languages they learn. Whether it's French, Spanish, or Latin, our students develop the language skills in ways that expand their awareness and appreciation of other cultures.
We approach athletics differently from most schools by focusing on the science of human performance, supporting students with certified athletic trainers, and having professional coaches who are experts in their sport and in motivating young adults.
Breaks a tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
With 2 college counselors and 3 grade level counselors, we support students through their high school career and expertly guide them through their college selection and scholarship applications.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What does it smell like?
It smells like condiments, like mustard and ketchup.
I'm Newman!
Where's Hugo? He's got to be running.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
Athletics builds character, teamwork, physical fitness,
and shows what hard work can achieve.
And some of us can even earn a college scholarship or qualify for the Olympics.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
Hey California, this is Ron DiCetti, CIF Executive Director, and how we behave at games is a reflection of who we are. Let's turn the table on bad behavior and show friends, students, and our kids, and the other team, a side of ourselves that makes them truly proud.
Hearing people cheer at our games really motivates me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
We're all on this team because we love you.
Winning is amazing, but it's not the only thing.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But hearing them yell at the coach is embarrassing.
Oh, come on!
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
Even if you may not love the call.
I hear all the time all the crazy things the parents say. It's just like more frustrating than anything.
The parents on my team were acting out.
Because of this, they got kicked out of the game, and not only did the ref didn't change the answer, it just caused embarrassment for our whole team.
The ref asked every parent on our sideline to, exit the facility and waited till every parent did. So that wasted, 10 to 15 minutes of our half.
You're trying your best and you're putting yourself out there and you're on the court doing what you love, and seeing and hearing people, belligerently be mean to you, it's really frustrating. It makes you not want to play anymore. It makes you just want to go sit on the sidelines and cry. Like, it's not fun. So it does feel like the parents make it about themselves instead of the players who are actually playing the game.
Parents who lose their minds when we don't score aren't helping.
What are you doing out there?
It can actually be super distracting. We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
Hey, and enough with all the swearing. Our games are the highlight of my week.
Anger has no place here.
Sportsmanship is simple. It means treating other students, fans, and opponents as you'd like your school's players to be treated. It also means showing respect to our game officials. Without them, our student athletes don't get to play the sport they love. Only then are we worthy of the title, CIF student athletes, families, and coaches. So let's get back to doing what we do best, California. Great competition and the best fans in the country. Thank you for being part of the change, and thank you for being there to lift us up.
The English department prepares students to analyze and write at the college level so their essays and expressions of ideas stand out and get noticed, not only at the college level, but through life.
In theology classes, we explore God through the Catholic lens and help students connect the mysteries and gifts of our faith with the realities of the world. We help students learn to provide service to others and their community as a means of living the principles of our faith.
Through the arts, dance, modern band, drama, and studio art, students develop their creativity and imaginations to express themselves in ways not possible in traditional academics.
Our math and science programs guide students into college-level work, with an emphasis on ensuring they can meet the rigors of engineering, medicine, and scientific research college pathways.
We ensure a solid foundation with history while analyzing modern-day challenges to ensure students are prepared for success in a multicultural, multi-religious world.
Our students take a deep dive into the culture behind the languages they learn. Whether it's French, Spanish, or Latin, our students develop the language skills in ways that expand their awareness and appreciation of other cultures.
We approach athletics differently from most schools by focusing on the science of human performance, supporting students with certified athletic trainers, and having professional coaches who are experts in their sport and in motivating young adults.
Breaks a tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
With 2 college counselors and 3 grade level counselors, we support students through their high school career and expertly guide them through their college selection and scholarship applications.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What does it smell like?
It smells like condiments, like mustard and ketchup.
Oh, Newman!
All right, we're back here at the half. Dave Cox and Tino Retamosa with you. As you see the score, 20-13 Vintage after the first half of play. And, boy, Newman had a long talk in that locker room. Took him a while to come out. You know, they're talking about how physical Vintage has been and that they need to step up in the middle and make some big plays and take care of the football.
They got to take care of the football. They got to stop the run. And eventually, I mean, Newman's had success, you know, getting look at Khalil Vitor running down.
Yeah,
the ball.
Here's the highlights. That was Sabaga making a nice run. The Newman drove down the field, punched it in with Zach Homan. Very nice drive. But then turnovers plagued the Cardinals on a couple different plays. First on special teams.
The punt return.
Yep, Jamari had trouble. And Vintage, credit them, they took advantage.
Yeah, they sure did.
Rushers took over there, and then they were able to make some nice fakes right here, get it to the outside. They were able to get to the edge quite often in that first half.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of adjustments Newman makes in the second half here.
Newman was able to get right back down the field. Or no, they fumbled again right here. That was another big play.
Both 2 scores off the turnovers.
And then Newman did get a drive together. Zach Homan scores right there. But then Vintage, with time running out, they ate up a lot of time on this last drive, and they got all the way down, and then they threw for the touchdown, which caught Newman off guard.
Sure did. Dylan Webb was right there, just a little bit over his head.
Take a look at the team totals from the first half of play. And you'll see it's very interesting. 146 yards on the ground for Vintage. The 2 turnovers by Newman, huge. Penalties are about even.
Yeah, I'm not sure Newman's even punted that first half.
I don't think they did, no.
You know, they're doing a great job when they hold on to the ball. But, and you got to think sooner or later they're going to take a couple more deep shots to Jonah Bertoli. I mean, I don't think he had a catch that first half. Let's see how he responds in the second half.
So that is the story after the first 24 minutes of football here tonight. And it's going to be interesting. Tino, what do you expect to see from Newman here in the second half?
I expect them to step up on defense. They got to force some 3 and outs, and I don't think Vintage punted one time and we fumbled it. So you know they're going to have to make some stops on defense and keep their offense out there. Newman gets the ball in the first half, so hopefully they can get a drive going and you know, set the tone for the second half and give their defense something to work off here.
Yeah, huge possession. Start the third quarter. News from Camp Alindo. Windsor was down 7-0 in that football game. Windsor, who has that high-powered offense, having trouble scoring tonight.
Yeah, crazy. It's always tough to go on the road. I mean, Camp Alindo was at by Moraga, I believe. Somewhere out there.
Camp Alindo and Moraga, yep.
Ready for second half of football.
Newman will receive.
Let's see if Jamari Gentry can get a good return on this one.
Yeah, he had a great return there at the end of the half, but they just didn't have enough time to do anything with it.
That's a big leg. He just kicks it out of the end zone.
And that's one way to avoid a run back.
Yep.
So Newman will start deep in their own territory. Jason Coulter will bring it out. Huge drive right here. Now the good news is Vintage went for 2.
Right.
And didn't get it. Not sure why they did that.
Yeah, I'm not either. With the leg
1 made it an 8-point lead. Yeah,
right.
2 makes it a 2-score lead, but was it worth it? I don't know.
I don't think so. We'll see how that plays out later on.
First and 10, Newman.
There's the Newman huddle. Jason Coulter had a pretty good first half, made some good throws. Newman's problem was they turned over the football. I think Zach Holman got a little bit tired there late in the game. They tried to spell him with Madi Kamara, and it kind of backfired on him.
Sure did.
First and 10. Single back is Holman. They'll run it with him. Holman makes a nice cutback. He's in the secondary, and Holman has a first down out to the 34-yard line. Big run.
Start the drive. That was great read, great cuts. You know, I love about Holman. It's it's nothing flashy. It's just one quick cut, and he's upfield.
Look at that great seal block by Kai Carlberg.
Another cut, upfield. Great tough run.
First down, Newman.
There's a boot.
Coulter has some space, dumps it off to Eamon Kelly, and he has a first down. Newman coming out with some good energy, and they have a couple real nice plays here to start this third quarter.
That was a great play call right there. A little boot action. Had Kelly wide open.
Kelly taking that in space and getting the first down.
That's enough for another Newman first down.
Huge possession for Cardinal Newman. Trying to stay undefeated here at home. Zach Holman.
There he goes.
Nice run. 3 plays, 3 first downs.
It's a great drive. Great start to this drive.
Holman gets that ball down to the 40-yard line.
See the blocking here. Windsor has just tied it up 7-7 at Camp Alindo. Yeah, great block on the outside there by Adon.
Adon, yeah, he's a great tight end, blocks, catches. Great with the ball after the catch. I'd like to see him with the ball more.
Yeah, we'll see if they can get it to him a little more often here. First and 10, Newman in Vintage territory here. Opening drive of the third quarter. Bertoli is in the slot. haven't been able to get it to Joni yet. Pitch out. Homan trying to turn the corner, gets a block from Strain, breaks the tackle. Homan steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
He just threw number 15 right on the ground.
A little straight arm action.
Tough runner.
Here he comes. Nice cut right there.
Yeah.
And guys continuing to block downfield. You got to love that.
He makes one cut and then he gets upfield. We would have done really well in my era where we just ran powers. You know?
Yeah, I remember that very well.
That's all we did, just run it down your throat.
Here he comes again. Look at the big bodies out in front, and Homan dives to the 28-yard line. I believe he stayed in bounds.
Yep.
Newman coming back and being physical right at Vintage.
And they're going to the no huddle. They're right back on the line.
Second and one.
Oh, it's just snap. They had 12 guys on the field.
Now he backs up into a shotgun formation. Homan takes it. And I'm not sure if he got there.
Nope. I don't think he
Vintage does a nice job up front. Big guy leading the way once again is Lorenzo Webb. What a game he's had in the middle of that Vintage defense.
Yeah, he's all over the place. It's like it's 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, maybe lost a yard. You got to figure this is 4-down territory for Newman.
I would think so, yeah. See if Newman can pick up a big first down right here. Homan going to be close. I think he's got it.
I think he's got it. Forward progress.
Nice tackle coming in and hitting him was Jonathan Keener. See what kind of a spot he gets here. No, they're going to make it just a little short. 4th and 1 for Newman. Wow. Huge play right here.
Kind of surprised I don't just take Big Coulter right up the middle. You know,
yeah.
Right behind Devin Bertoli. Devin Bertoli is at fullback now.
Here comes Homan. He's got the first down and a little bit more as he gets down to the 15-yard line.
Homan on the carry.
That's a power eye right there.
Yep.
Kind of refrigerator Perry style.
Exactly.
Dating myself a little bit there. First down, Newman.
Yeah, Homan, he looks a little bit winded. He just had 4 carries in a row. He's getting positive yards.
That'll be where Sam Valenti really comes in big when he becomes eligible to transfer from Montgomery because
big,
he can run the ball and he can play defense.
Yes, he can. He's going to be a nice addition.
20th carry of the night for Zach Homan, and he's over 120 yards as he gets close to another first down at the 9-yard line.
Homan on the carry. Homan gets that ball down to the 9-yard line.
Kind of doing what Vintage in the first half.
Yeah.
Running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, tiring out that Vintage defense.
Power on power.
That
has been the story tonight.
Newman's defense is nice and rested when they come out here this next drive.
2nd and 2. Yeah, and we'll see what adjustments they've made to this Vintage offense. Vintage has shown a lot of different looks.
Yeah.
Homan behind Hilden.
That's a good
spins, and he's close to a first down. Some big bodies flying around down there.
It's a lot of weight.
That was Aiden Riddleberger. He's a 2-way captain and a heavyweight wrestler for this team at 5'11", 275 pounds. Riddleberger. And it's going to be 3rd down. They didn't get it.
Nope. It's going to be 3rd and 1. See if they go back to that jumbo package with Bertoli at fullback.
1-yard line.
Looks like it.
Yeah, Bertoli's in the backfield. Double tight ends.
Essentially, we got there is 8 linemen, a quarterback, a receiver, and a running back.
Homan has the first down, and he's in for a touchdown. Homan with another touchdown.
That guy is just a workhorse.
Yes,
they're
he
just
is.
riding him, and he's just every play. It's like he's not really tired. He just keeps going and going and going.
Here he comes. Look at Devin Bertoli's block.
Nice.
Wow.
Great hole. Hilden out there again, physical.
Patrick Garden with an important extra point now.
Yeah. They missed that one. They got that one all
Doesn't
tied up.
miss that one, and we are tied up 20-20. Whole new ball game here at Cardinal Newman.
6:21 left to go in the third quarter. We are all tied up 20-20.
Nice kick by Gardner, making it good.
Well, let's see how Newman's defense responds now. They had a while to think about that, the last drive they had where they gave a touchdown, where Vintage basically just ran it right up the field and scored. They're going to have to find a way to stop that.
Tonight's game sponsored by Friedman's Home Improvement Center, Poppy Bank, W Real Estate, B&C Smog Tires and Brakes, and McCormick and Company Homes and Loans. Some of the big bodies for this Newman team. And away we go. Line drive kick taken by Tijon McClure. And here comes Newman trying to catch him, but McClure cuts it to the outside. Logan Rodriguez runs him down at the 14-yard line. Kenyon Strain was there again, too.
I think he would have been better off letting that one go in the end zone. Try to make something happen. Didn't really work out.
Great kick.
Looks like they have the ball about the 15. They're on 15-yard line. But we'll see. They've had some long drives the first half, so.
Yeah, this is going to be a really key momentum
This is an important
drive right here.
Exactly.
Newman's defense trying to dig in. 1st and 10 Vintage.
They're going about shotgun now.
Yeah, they have shown a bunch of different looks. Page takes this handoff, and Newman drops him cold. No gain.
Maybe a gain of one, if anything.
Page at the carry.
These guys up front doing a really nice job on that play. The question is, can they contain the edge? That's been the problem tonight.
Because eventually they're just going to run the middle, and then the quarterback's going to keep in, go outside. He's a good athlete with good speed, so Newman's really got to be disciplined. The D-ends and outside backers got to contain, set the edge.
Sai Sabaga, the option quarterback, he ran for a touchdown on their first possession. Very nice long run. Trevin Cullinane settles in right side. They'll give it to Cullinane on a counter, and again, Newman's right there to blow it up.
Is that Ray in there?
Looks like coming up from the bottom of the pile is Jimmy McKenzie.
Jimmy, yep. Great play. It's going to be about 3rd and 8.
See if Vintage tries to throw the ball here.
This is where Newman wants to have it, is just 3rd and longs, where they're typically a running team. They're going to force them to throw the ball 3rd and longs, 2nd and longs. I don't think Vintage is as comfortable in those situations.
.148 yards now on 26 carries for the Vintage offense. Bunch of different guys have carried the ball. 3rd and 8. Newman's defense trying to get off the field. They've had trouble doing that tonight. Here comes Sabaga to the outside, trying to outrun Jesse Myers. And he will be very close to another first down.
Sabaga with the quarterback keeper.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we saw, we just said, they're waiting for that. They're setting that up. They didn't get it.
He's going to be just short. 4th and 1. Here he is. Nice job to get there was Jack Jacobs running him out just short of the marker. 4th and 1. What do you do here, Coach?
Wow, that's risky. I think I wouldn't be surprised they lined up and try to make Newman jump off sides and get a free first down. but they're backed up. I would punt it if I was Vintage. Looks like they're bringing in different personnel. But again, the quarterback is the punter, so you never know.
Especially if he goes out of a short gun, he could kind of kick it out of that.
But I would watch the long count.
He's coming up under the center, though. Yeah.
See if they try to catch Newman offsides.
He keeps.
I don't think he got it. Oh, did he get it?
I think he got it on second effort.
Second effort, yeah.
Sabaga with the keeper.
Sabaga.
Tough run.
Nice little second effort.
Wow, that was gutsy.
It was.
Able to get that ball just past
Dylan Leach believing in his players, and his players very inspired. Again, his mother passed away this week on her birthday, and he's hung in there. The players really appreciate him being there and being here tonight under difficult circumstances, and they're playing a very inspired football game.
They sure are.
For Crusher, first down.
First and 10 Vintage. The Newman defense just having a really tough time getting off the field. Handoff straight ahead, and they got about a yard, maybe 2. Jesse Myers makes the tackle. Handoff that time went to Boston Brandt.
Yeah, it looks like Newman's doing a lot better job stuffing the run up the middle. Now they just have to worry about that quarterback keep. That contain has been an issue.
Myers with the tackle.
It's going to be about 2nd and 7.
Yeah, how do you account that for that outside? I haven't seen the DBs come up. It's been linemen having to chase him down.
Yeah, it's weird because they're really not even running wide receivers. So you think the corners, outside linebackers, but like I said, that when you run the ball up the middle 90% of the time, that's you got to respect that.
2nd and 8.
Another timeout.
And Vintage is going to take a timeout. Their first of the second half. Nice crowd here tonight, shirt sleeve weather. Newman goes on the road next week. They'll play De Anza down in Richmond, and then they play St. Mary's Berkeley, a team I don't remember Newman ever playing. It's a Saturday afternoon game in Berkeley.
No, usually St. Mary's they played with Stockton. That was a powerhouse team they went up against. I'm not quite sure about St. Mary's or Berkeley.
Yeah, really nice night here. And here we go, back to the action after that timeout.
There he goes.
And good squirt through right there. Close to another first down.
And this clock is just chewing up.
Nice.
This whole game seems like it's been going by really quickly.
Yeah, it has.
There hasn't been
a lot of running.
Not a whole lot of incomplete passes. Stop the clock.
Third and a long one for the Crushers.
Another big third down play right here.
Yep.
Crushers continue to come up with plays. See if they can do it again here. Third and a long one.
Well, watch the quarterback keep again. This is where I like to pull that out.
Nope, straight ahead. Don't think he got there. Didn't gain much on that one. Fourth down.
Fourth and a long one.
Do they go for it again?
I imagine they're going to if they did before.
Why not?
Page with the carry. No real gain on the play.
It's Page carrying that time. Fourth down and 1. Big bodies coming in now.
Bertoli, Jorger.
Shy of the first down.
Matt Hilden's in on defense.
Yeah, they're putting in the big boys.
That'll bring up fourth down and the yard to go for the Crushers.
Crowd getting into it.
Oh, did he jump? Oh.
Didn't get it. Newman is held. Great play by Jasper Kemp. He blows up the play.
Thought they might have jumped a second, but no, it looks like he got back in time. That looks like Jasper Kemp and Khalil Weissroy came in there.
Yeah, let's check it. Kind of a late snap. Sabaga tried to keep. Kemp blew up the play.
Kemp, Ray was there. Hilden was in there.
So Newman takes over.
That's one of those things. You go for it in your own territory. Now Newman's got great field position. Let's see how this swings the momentum of the game here. I'd imagine they're going to feed Holman here.
Huge momentum changer, potentially.
There
Here comes Holman.
There he goes.
Look out.
He's still on his feet.
And he's got 15 yards down to the 20-yard line. Great run.
Just a tough runner. Newman is having their way right now running the football. They don't even need to pass.
Huge momentum swing.
William Panero there to make that tackle.
Look at that block by Santia Dawn.
That brings up
Tough running by Holman. Made some sore bodies on both sides tomorrow.
You got to expect the pass coming here soon.
Holman bouncing off Crushers, and he gets down to the 14-yard line. 6 more yards. 2nd and 6. Every possession. 2nd and 4, actually. Windsor just took the lead, 14-7. They're in the 4th quarter. That's been a fast one also.
They must be running the ball a lot as well.
Yeah.
It's like this game.
Should bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 4 for the Cardinals.
Newman with a chance to take the lead.
About 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Coulter to throw.
Wide open.
Has a man. Touchdown in the end zone. Jaleel Curry.
You know, when you run.
That's Eamon Kelly.
That's Eamon Kelly. When you run the ball that efficiently, you know, good things like that can happen. You know, they're worried about stopping the run. Little play action, and he is wide open.
Kelly with his 2nd catch of the night. Here's that other run by Holman. Good one.
Newman is fired up.
Yeah, they are. And the kick is good. So Newman takes the lead. 11 seconds to go in the quarter.
Great drive right there. Run, and then you hit him with the play action pass.
Big drive there by Newman after the 4th down turnover.
So Vintage went for it on 4th and short in their own territory, and it backfired on them.
Yeah, they went
They actually
for
did it twice. They got the first one, the second one, they did not get it. Yeah, you know, Newman's got a stout defense.
Gardner to kick it. And it rolls out of bounds. That's a tough one.
Yep, that's going to get the ball about the 40, I believe, 35 or 40.
Gardner's kick goes out of bounds.
I believe it's Newman's first lead of the night.
That is.
With the ball going out of bounds in the field of play, it's actually
There's Sai Sabaga.
The ball all the way up to the 35.
They get it at the 35-yard line, so decent field position for Dylan Leach's squad. No time went off the clock there, so.
I have one play here.
On the 35, first Big Ten, Crushers.
Crushers bring it up to the line. First and 10. Cullinane in motion, and the Cardinals are there again. Newman's defense looks like a different team here in the second half.
Again, nose guard Khalil Viceroy chasing it down. Just an athletic specimen.
And that is going to do it for the third quarter of play.
To make that final stop. And that's the end of the third quarter.
Well, how about that? So 3 quarters of play in the books here at Ed Lloyd Field. Newman in the lead, 27-20 as we head for the final 12 minutes.
The tackle, and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
Here we go. Fourth quarter, final 12 minutes are on the clock.
We got about 2nd and 12 here.
Sabaga keeps.
Oh, Khalil
and he
Viceroy
is
again.
robbed.
Great play from a nose guard.
There he is. Khalil Vito, the freshman, makes the play.
You know, you
From
look
nose guard out to the end.
He
Unbelievable.
Looks, the way he covers the field, he looks like a linebacker. You know, and he's just making plays all over the field. I mean, not just up the middle, sidelines, down 40 yards down the field. I mean, he's just got a motor. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Another big third down play for this Vintage Crusher team. Man in motion.
Oh.
They're going to try a halfback pass, perhaps.
He's going for it. Oh,
And
he's got. Oh,
he didn't
no.
hang on. I don't think he hung on.
Looks like they hit the ground.
Wow, pass was broken up. Not sure who made that play. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. They tried this little halfback pass, Trey Sanderling. He gets away from one guy, then he throws it. Here comes the play. That was Dominic Torres who broke up the pass.
Last second, he was able to bat it down. Looks like they're going to punt this time. I think they learned their lesson.
Yeah. Dominic Torres, who had that big interception, end-over-end kick. It's not a long one, and Newman's going to get decent field position. Coach Sanchez had that, and he did not make the play. Oh, my goodness. Coach,
you got to work on your hands. He's a quarterback, you know, he likes throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Not much.
You'll see it right here on the left of your screen. Coach Sanchez had a chance at this, and he couldn't hang on. He's mad, too.
Yeah, he is.
I'll tell you what, he's a competitor,
He
that
sure
guy.
is.
First and 10.
There's
Walker
wide open.
down. Coulter, and I'm not sure if he kept a foot in there.
I think a flag's going to take it back
Coulter's
away.
pass goes incomplete. Intended for Kelly. There's a flag on the play.
It's going to be procedure against Newman.
Early indication for false start against Newman. With that penalty, so back to the 25-yard line. First and 15 for the
First and 15.
First and 15, another huge possession here for Newman. A score right here would be very big. Even 3 points right here would be huge.
Right. Vintage is not much of a home run hitting team. They're grind it out, get their scores. Oh.
Holman reverses his field again, and he's going to lose yardage.
Yep.
Nice play defensively by John Alcayaga.
Looks like that might have been not a clean handoff. That's not typically his style, going backwards or side to side. Usually he gets right up field.
Lost a few more yards. Newman going the wrong direction.
Yep. Going to be
haven't been able to get the ball to Bertoli.
No. I think they've taken one shot to him so far.
A couple yards on the play. That's going to bring it second down, second and 20 for the Cardinals.
Little crossing pattern, and he throws it a little too high, intended for Santiago Adon.
Yeah, it's going to be third and long. Third and about 17.
Pass, overshot.
It's about third and 19.
Third down, third and 20 for the Cardinals.
Third and long.
You got one-on-one up top with Bertoli. See if they take advantage of that.
And Vintage is going to take a timeout.
That's their second timeout. They got one left. That might come into play later. Like I said, they're a grinding kind of team that score touchdowns. They might need they might have needed that timeout later, but this the third and long like this, I'm not sure that was a smart play.
Tonight's game sponsored by North Bay Elite, the premier AAU basketball program in the North Bay. They travel all across the country looking for top competition with former players now at the Division I, Division II, Division III, and NAIA levels. For the best in AAU basketball, it is the North Bay Elite. Appreciate our sponsors here on the new digital scoreboard. It looks like we got a tie game, Campo and Windsor, 14-14. That's in the fourth quarter with a little over 5 minutes to go.
Third and long. Let's see what we got here.
I don't think Newman's had to punt yet. You talked about that. Coulter ready. Fires it over the middle.
Oh,
did he get it?
I think he got it. Oh, he didn't get it.
They're saying no. We'll have to check it on the replay.
Looks like he lost his footing. Strained again, right over the middle.
Yeah, he was
wide open.
Laying backwards.
I'm not sure if the defender got a hand on that. It looks like the ball might have.
Here it is.
Nope.
It's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh.
No, right between his legs. It did fall.
That was tough.
Almost tried to keep it alive there between his legs. And Newman
effort.
will have to punt now for the first time. Gardner to punt. Owen Ferguson back to receive.
You always got to hold your breath on the punts. Remember what happened last week. So they can give him time to get the ball off.
Yeah. He does get it off. Takes a nice Newman roll. Stopped dead at the 45-yard line. First and 10, Vintage. Huge possession now for the Crushers.
All the way down the 45-yard line.
Newman did a great job in that third quarter, stopping the run, forcing them. They forced a 4 and out actually. It led to one of their scores.
Just shy of midfield. See what Vintage throws at Newman here now offensively. They haven't had much success now in the second half.
Nope. They got pretty good field position to start this drive, though.
Crushers trailing by 7. Counter. Best play of the second half, and that's going to be a first down. Nice run play. Counter swinging it to Page that time, and Page has a first down.
Well,
they spotted him just short.
Yeah. Well, what are they doing there?
I thought he had it.
Looks like it'll be second and short.
Nose of the football is just shy. Chain gang is starting to move forward. Under 9 minutes to play now. Sabaga brings him up to the line. 2nd and inches. Sabaga keeps. Throws incomplete. 3rd down.
Good job that time. Not falling for it. Seems like Newman's doing a better job having someone on the outside contain him.
They are.
You know, he forced him to drop deeper than he liked to. I think I threw off his balance on that throw. Because he had him open for a little bit. But 3rd and short, I imagine they're going to take 2 shots right up the middle.
No doubt. Here they go with that full house backfield. Newman stacking the box. Page has the first down, and he gets down to the 39-yard line.
Page with the carry.
Zion Cargill with the tackle, cornerback position.
Cargill is a freshman. Newman's got 2 or 3 freshmen on this team. Kind of amazing.
Yeah, Kayvon Penny is another freshman. He's been hurt, unfortunately, but you know he played for me. He's a great athlete, and he's going to do some wonderful things here in the next couple of years.
Dave Cox and Tino Redamosa bringing you the action here tonight. Great football game, 27-20. A little over 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's just been pretty much a slugfest.
Really has. Page again, nice run, and Page gets down to the 29-yard line.
Again with the run. Finally brought down number 17.
Vintage has had great success out of this. Just kind of a straight T formation behind the quarterback with 3 guys.
Yeah, they got a lot of blockers. You know, they're getting a lot of bodies out in front of the running back. Looks like number 44 is hobbled. Walking up the sideline. Jeffrey Page.
He has had a lot of success tonight. He's had a really good football game.
He's a tough runner.
First and 10 Crushers, trailing by 7. Squad from Napa trying to tie this thing up and eat some clock. Sabaga keeps up the middle. Nice play fake to Cullinane, and he gets 3 yards.
Sabaga with the keeper.
Second and 7.
Aiden Woods there to stop Sabaga.
Aiden Woods made the tackle.
Aiden playing defense.
It's a huge set of downs right here. You're in field goal range of your Vintage, but you're thinking you need 7 here.
You definitely do. Like I said, this is what they want to do. They want to grind it, run the ball, chew time off the clock. I mean, look at this formation.
What the heck?
You know where they're going.
Yeah. Cullinane slips a tackle, and look out. All the way down inside the 10. Wow. They had him wrapped up,
it looked
seemingly.
like they did. But this is tough running. I mean, they had everybody on that right side.
Yeah, just that direct snap to Cullinane. Not sure how he got away.
There. Yeah, the 2 guys came in and missed.
Timeout on the field.
6:54 to go, and another timeout taken. I think Newman took this one.
We got 2 left.
Danger zone, trying to aspire the squad. (27-20), 7-point game. Vintage now with a 1st and goal. been by far their best drive of the second half.
Definitely. They're just getting physical right now and just moving the ball. Let's see if Newman can get a stop here. First and goal with the 5-yard line.
Saw them throw in the first half in a situation like this, which caught Newman off guard. A little trouble with the snap. Penalty markers go down.
It's going to be a false start on offense.
And a false start that will go against the Crushers.
Wow, okay. Going to be first and goal, but back them up 5. Here's Ruben.
Before the snap, false start on this offense, 5-yard penalty.
It's going to make it first and 10.
Well, brings the ball back to the 10-yard line. First and goal goes for the Crushers.
Another snap on the left side here. And that's where they go.
Here comes Cullinane.
Oh.
Stopped at the 4-yard line. Second down and goal. Cullinane has been tough to bring down at times tonight.
Sure has.
Kelly McKenzie there.
Second and goal. It's spotted at about the 6, actually.
Second down, second and goal to go.
Direct snap to Page. Page has the corner, and he's in. Touchdown, Vintage.
Like
Brett Page. Over 90 yards rushing now. Touchdown, Vintage. Another just power run. Here's that play earlier with Cullinane that got them close. Kick is up, and the kick ties us up. 6:12 officially to go.
What a battle.
Whew.
6 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game. Your current score, we are all tied up at 27.
Comes down to this.
Yep. It's going to be a huge drive for Cardinal Newman to see if they can get that running game going and just chew some clock and move the ball.
Tonight's game sponsored by B&C Smog Tires and Brakes. W Real Estate, the largest locally owned and founded real estate brokerage in the North Bay with 10 offices and 285 agents. Poppy Bank, committed to making a positive difference in the communities we serve. And Friedman's Home Improvement Centers. Also sponsoring tonight's game, McCormick & Company, Homes and Loans. Proud Newman alumni and sponsors. Here we go. Pounds this one deep. Jamari Gentry looking for blocking. Straight ahead. Gentry squirts out to the 35, and a marker goes down way behind the play.
Looks like you're
Gentry on the return. Gets that ball to 35. Finally brought down by the Cardinal. Carson Cardinal there to make that final tackle. There's a flag on the play.
Holding against Newman. Wow. That guy threw it from about 40 yards away from the play, too.
Sure did.
Good eyes. Newman, Campo,
Lindo, and Windsor.
Campo and Windsor are going overtime. How about that?
14, wow. Some close games here today.
25, where they will start from there. First and 10, Newman.
6 minutes left in the game.
Moves Newman back to the 25. First and 10. Holman runs into his own man, bounces it to the outside,
flag.
Penalty marker down. Lost a couple yards. Not a good start to the drive.
No. Looks like he can get a hold.
On the play. Joseph Ellis there to make that tackle on Holman. We'll wait to see what the penalty is.
Oh, face mask.
Face mask against Vintage.
That's
Wow.
That's going to be a big penalty.
The face mask penalty that will go against the Crushers.
Now they're huddling up, so imagine this maybe, was it a flagrant or was it a non-flagrant face mask? Difference between a 5 and a 15, I believe. And they're only going to call it a 5.
Yeah, it's not a personal foul.
We had a 5-yard face mask with the defense, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, repeat first down.
So 1st and 5.
Here comes Homan. Nice little cut. Dives to the 36. That'll be a first down.
That was a great tackle by number 3, Trevin Cullinan.
Cullinan barely got him by the ankles. It is a final.
Looks like the refs called it.
They didn't apparently play overtime at Camp Belinda. It was a non-league game. Maybe they had decided beforehand they're not going to do it. That game ends 14-14, a tie. So Windsor is now 0-1-1. How about that?
No one saw that coming.
Here comes Homan. It's got to be a little controversial. 41-yard line now for Homan.
Gets that ball to the 46. Check that. It'll be the 41-yard line. It's finally brought down by number 83.
About 5 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 6.
Second down. Here's Homan again. Very close to breaking one. He gets to within about a yard of the marker. This time it'll be 3rd and 1.
Getting those tough yards. Moving the chains. Moving the marker.
Clock definitely a bit of a factor here. Newman comes up to the line quickly, however, 3rd and 1.
They got the heavy package in with Bertoli at fullback. I'm pretty sure they're going to run the ball.
They do.
Yep.
And Homan has another first down all the way to the 44-yard line inside Vintage Crusher territory. 1st and 10, Newman. Cardinals trying to win this one on what could be their final possession of the night.
Going no huddle again. Same heavy package.
Homan, workhorse.
Nice
what a spin. Homan loose down the sideline. Stays in bounds and finally steps out. Not sure how he got away. It looked like that play was going to get blown up.
Just amazing athleticism with that spin move. Spun right out of that tackle.
Nice run, get the ball all the way down. 27-yard line.
I'll tell you right now, Homan is in great shape, man, because he is running that football.
Right there, looked like he was in trouble.
Look at that spin move, wow.
Spin and balance.
1st and 10, Newman.
Stayed in bounds.
191 yards now on 30 rushes. Talk about a workhorse.
Yeah,
My goodness.
Majority of the offense has gone through Homan. And they're going to stick with that heavy package. We got a lot of success running this football.
From the 26-yard line. Play action.
There he is. Oh, Jonah's
Bertoli's open. Ooh, almost a face guard right there by Lucas Henry.
That's what it looked like.
He was open early on in the route. The throw was a little late, and Henry got his hands up. Let's see it right here. Nice play fake.
Second down. 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
Can't really tell from that angle.
Up in the air. I'm not quite sure we're in field goal range yet. We're maybe a little more comfortable getting another 10 yards or so.
Oh, yeah. Homan behind Hilden gets to the 22-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5.
Homan finally brought down by number 71, Drake Simpson.
Big 3rd down here.
That is.
The 23-yard line. That'll be a 3rd down. 3rd and 6 for Newman.
Coulter takes the snap. Gives it to Homan. And he's not going to get there. He's at about the 21-yard line. It'd be about a 38-yard field goal from here.
Go 4th and 3.
4th down.
4th and 4, they're going to call it.
There's Gardner. There's Coulter waiting for the decision. I imagine the coaches having a pretty good discussion in the headset right now.
They might just be chewing the clock.
Coulter comes over the sideline as if he's going to get a play.
They're going to call a timeout.
Now they take a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout.
Under 2 minutes to go. There's Patrick Gardner thinking about it. He's not kicking into the net. The net's all the way down at the other end. He seems ready, but I think they're going for it here.
I would think so. Well, you know, it's
if nothing else, like you said earlier, try to draw him offside and then maybe kick it. But I'm not really sure what Gardner's range is. He had one field goal last year to win the Acalane semifinal game. That was a 34-yarder. His only field goal of the year.
The problem with trying to draw them off sides is, you know, they just burned a timeout here, so
4th and 4.
They got to have a play ready in case they don't jump. Looks like they're going for it. I don't see.
I don't see any indication that they're going to do anything other than go for it right here. Double tights. I formation. Bertoli goes in motion. Looks like they are going to try a hard count here, and then
they had to burn another timeout.
They burn another timeout. They're out of timeouts now. So now here comes Gardner, I believe.
No.
Yeah, Wyatt Konechly's out there. He's the holder.
Yep, there he goes. Well, Dave, before this game's over, I want to wish my wife a happy anniversary tomorrow.
All right.
17 years. She's an amazing woman, Jamie Redamosa. I love you.
Congratulations.
And, thank you. Can't wait to celebrate you tomorrow. Here we go. They're going for it.
Konechly is the holder. Patrick Gardner, 38-yarder. Good snap.
Oh, they blocked it.
Not even close. Yeah, it's blocked.
Oh, wow.
Ball's loose. Not sure who held on to it down there, but
it's blocked.
Look at the clean snap, the clean hold.
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
Crushers get possession.
Special teams have been an issue, and again, we missed an extra point, and now that fumbled a punt. So now Vintage has a chance.
Again, yeah, they're not a home run team. They got 1:49, one timeout. You know, they like to run the ball, but I would imagine they're going to have to throw some passes out here. They want to win it in regulation.
1:49 to go. Two receivers to the near side now. We'll see if Vintage does try to open up their offense a little bit. It'll be interesting.
Oh, they got two receivers. I don't think I've seen that yet.
Yeah.
Wow, they're throwing the ball here. Or he's going to run it.
Sabaga to throw. Lofts it up.
Pick.
Dominic Torres is there. Does he have it?
He got it. He got it. Wow.
Torres has it.
Wow.
His second interception of the night. Dominic Torres. What a play.
Hey, he just did not look comfortable rolling out, you know, to his opposite side of the throwing
Here it is. Not sure how Torres got this and managed to stay in bounds.
Vitor with the pressure. Wow, great catch. Look at that toe tap. Amazing play. That's a huge play. Now basically they got a minute 44.
Another angle of it. What a play.
That's what happens when you're not much of a passing team.
So Newman gets the ball right back.
I'm really surprised Vintage didn't try to run some of that clock and take some shots.
I thought for sure, yeah.
Here and there.
Newman right back in business here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Homan back to the bread and butter.
There he goes.
Homan down to the 15-yard line. Nice run.
Newman
and that eats up a little clock.
So
they got to pay attention to the clock. Plenty of time, though.
There's plenty of time.
You can always clock it. What a night for Homan.
Yeah, he's just a workhorse.
Again, Homan.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and look out. Who's there? It is Lorenzo Webb, the sophomore, who drops him for a loss.
That's a big
third down. Will Gardner get another chance here?
We'll see. I'm sure Newman would much prefer to get a first down right here. Keep the drive alive. About 3rd and 3.
Homan comes off the field now.
Oh, they got Jamari Gentry in.
Gentry's in the backfield. Bertoli out to the far side. Jamari takes it, looking for the edge.
Oh, good.
Jamari breaks a tackle. And Gentry, what an effort, gets down to the 9-yard line.
That's a great run by Jamari Gentry.
Incredible second effort.
Looked like he was tackled for a loss in the backfield. And he just has athleticism, moving speed.
Look at this run. Clock starts to run again now. Penalty marker down. Look at this great effort.
Wow.
Newman has no timeouts remaining. The clock is stopped at 35 seconds. It's 1st and goal. Cardinal Newman.
That's going to be an offside
False start on Newman, so they'll back him up 5. My
35
goodness.
seconds. You figure they're going to have to start throwing the football here. Unless they're content with trying another field goal. They run the ball. They got to get back to the huddle real quick.
It'll be 1st down and goal to go.
Stuff you practiced, right? You work on this 2-minute type offense. The clock's rolling now.
They got 3 receivers out here.
Homan's back in the game. Shotgun formation. Coulter rolling right. Still rolling. He's going to keep. Coulter's got some room. Coulter down to the 4-yard line. Clock is running.
Clock is stopped right now.
Clock stopped momentarily at 14. Now they'll roll it. Coulter's going to probably clock it here. He does.
Wow.
With 9 seconds to go. Good job, Ness, on the clock.
I'll tell you what, that was a great tackle from Vinny. I'm not sure who that was, but
that was an amazing
that was an
play.
Open field tackle that pretty much saved that touchdown. Because I thought he was going in there. He had a lot of room.
2nd and goal from the 4. 9 seconds left. Do you take one shot at it and then kick if you don't get it right here?
If I got
too risky,
big Jonah Bertoli there on the wide side of the field, I'd take one shot. A jump ball. Essentially, you run the ball. That's your last play of the game.
Here we go. 9 seconds to play. Tied, 27-27.
We're talking to Sanchez there. Not sure what that's all
about.
Yeah,
not sure either. Sanchez may be thinking that he should have one timeout left. I'm not sure.
No, he blew 2 on that. No, he's definitely burned 3 of them.
Here comes Ruben to explain. They want to put 5 seconds on the clock. Whoa, okay.
Oh, they're bringing the kicker in.
Yeah, here comes Gardner now. This is it. Gardner will try again. This is essentially like an extra point.
Yeah, it's a little chip shot.
From the right hash.
Yeah.
Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is down the middle.
Big big. Special teams came through today.
Wow.
Again, everything set up. This game was all about turnovers and capitalizing on turnovers. Newman had that big interception that led to that. Just when you thought Vintage might have a shot to run down the field and potentially kick a field goal themselves. One play and Torres made a huge interception that pretty much sealed this game for Cardinal Newman.
Gardner gets another shot at it and nails it. Here it is. Kind of a no-doubter right down the middle.
He's good for those game winners, huh?
Woo!
Newman, I imagine, did a little squib kick and,
Call it good,
1.6 seconds left. Let's just talk about the game Holman's had today.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, that guy is just an absolute animal. I mean, they rode him, and he just produced all game long.
Look at that thing sail through, and I mean, it is right down the middle.
Oh, yeah,
what a kick.
He split him on that one.
And the celebration. Look at Wyatt Konechly. That's some relief right there.
Yes, sir. Newman is 1.6 seconds away from a 3-0 start.
Newman crowd making some noise. 1.6 officially.
Newman just got to make sure they make a tackle here. You remember the Cal Stanford game. Anything can happen.
Yeah, right. Gardner to kick it. It's a squib.
Yep.
Clock runs out. They do start some pitching here.
That's going to be it. Oh.
And they are still alive. And it is now over. Newman wins it. Wow. An emotional victory for Cardinal Newman. It wasn't an easy game, but they somehow got out of here with a victory.
Raise their hat off to Vintage, man. They came in here to play football, and they were a tough physical team, and they nearly pulled it out. Came down to turnovers, Vintage made one costly one at the end of the game that cost them.
Newman's 3-0. Wow. Wasn't pretty, man, and I'm really, their defense was really challenged tonight. I thought, Vintage is a triple option team. Newman has been very tough to run on this year.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Vintage played a very inspired game tonight for their head coach, no doubt about it, and they almost pulled off an upset here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to them. They're just a tough football team. I'm sure they have a great season ahead of them. But yeah, they came in and gave Cardinal Newman all they could handle. Like I said, Holman came in and ran the ball well. The O-line blocked. And that's, it's a recipe for success.
Newman would have to give a game ball to Dominic Torres, who had 2 huge interceptions in this game.
I believe both resulted in points.
Yes, and that last one was just an incredible play.
I would have to split that game ball in half and give half of it to Holman as well.
Well, Holman was unbelievable. I think he ended up over 200 yards.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's incredible. How many carries was that?
Over 30, yeah.
Over 30 carries. That's
Hugo will give us the final totals when he gets back up here. He's down there trying to get him right now. But what an incredible win for the Cardinals. Windsor, again, they tied 14-14.
Yeah,
not sure why or what the heck they didn't play the overtime.
There just said that Russ just said, no,
we're going home. Sorry.
Yeah, they wanted the paycheck, and they're going to get out of there. I'm sure that's, nobody likes to end a football game in a tie, especially Windsor looking for their first win.
Yeah, it's really surprising unless it was something that was agreed upon before the game. It's a non-league game, but, those games have a lot to do with seeding later in the season because of competitive equity.
And you figure, one overtime period, to settle a game against highly ranked teams. It's I don't quite understand that, but it looks like Windsor's got to wait one more week to try to get their first win in the season.
Wow.
Well, Windsor, you know, they stacked their preseason. I mean, Camp Linda's a tough team.
Yeah.
Escalon, you know, they were defending state champs, right? And, so Windsor is getting battle tested early.
Very emotional. Coach Sanchez talking with his troops. They've been through so much together, this team and their coach, who took over this program under very difficult circumstances, and he has been nothing but a great leader and a tremendous football coach. Anybody that really knows Coach Sanchez and knows how much he cares about these players and how much heart and soul he puts into this job knows what kind of man he is and what those players mean to him and what he means to the players. No doubt about it.
No doubt about it, exactly. He's a great leader. You know, his kids, they play hard for him. They believe in him. You know, I watch a lot of their practices, and you know, they're fired up, and he's just got a lot of energy. You know, he's out there just running around, doing a great job so far.
This team, you know, I think all the controversy and everything that's happened has really made them closer, more of a tight-knit unit. And, you know, a win like this, you know, it's a gutsy win. It's where you didn't play your best game. You made some mistakes, but you still got the job done. And an incredible finish, really. I mean, you think about the fact that Torres intercepted that ball.
Oh, man.
And they got a second chance when it looked like at best they were going to overtime.
Right, and the thing is that, you know, Vintage has been running the ball over, so for them to actually be prepared for that pass and for him to pick it off is just great awareness on his part. You know, personally I thought they were going to run the ball a couple times and then mix in a shot here and there, but they went straight for the pass and it cost them. You know, they made a couple questionable calls. You know, the other one being the going for it on 4th down in their own territory. They did that twice. You know, that wound up costing them some points as well. But you got to give them credit. They played this game to win.
Here comes our player of the game. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with that.
Three.
All right, we are back, and we are with our player of the game. Tough choice here tonight. A lot of guys played really, really well in this football game here tonight. But the workhorse of the offense is going to be the man who gets the call here tonight, and it is none other than Zach Homan. Zach, congratulations.
Thank you.
What an emotional win for you guys tonight. Didn't play your best, no doubt about that.
Not.
You were challenged physically by this Vintage team up front. You're probably feeling that more than anybody. You guys kind of came right back at them physically. Tell us a little bit about what a win like this means to you guys as a team.
I mean, it means a lot. We haven't faced adversity like that yet, so having to come back and fight to get back in the lead, we needed that as a team. We needed to be humbled. I think we were a little bit too cocky going into this week, and they really humbled us, and we just had to come back and have faith and just believe that we were going to get the job done.
Take us through this thing now. They came out, ran that triple option, and they were able to score on you guys. First of all, how tough is it for you not to be out there defensively early in the game? You got to play a little defense tonight.
Yeah.
But what was happening with you guys? It was enabled them to get the edge, and what did you do at halftime to adjust to try to counter that?
I mean, I'm not really sure in the first half just because I was more focused on offense. But I know the second half, they just told them to be more disciplined. Told them to just focus on their assignments, no one else's assignments, and just go out and execute and play tough and play physical.
Took you guys a long time to come out of the locker room.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about at halftime?
I mean, we were just talking about the game plan, mainly defense, because our offense was getting the job done. but defense just had to step it up, and they did that, and they came back, and they were hungry after that first half, and they just came back and they battled their asses off for us.
Got some big, tough runs in this game. You had Devin Bertoli at fullback. I didn't see that coming. That was kind of a new thing. Tell us about that formation, what you tried to do off of that, and how it was working for you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was unstoppable. I mean, to have that much weight going through the line, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the holes are wide open, and it's open every single play. So, yeah.
Yeah, that worked out really well for you guys for the most part here tonight. But the big plays on defense were from Dominic Torres. Talk about those interceptions. And that last one, incredible. It looked like you guys, at best, were going to maybe get overtime out of this. But he got the pick and gave Patrick Gardner another chance. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Dom was just sitting on the sideline all last year. He was hungry to come out, and he knew he had to prove a lot this season, and he wanted to come back stronger, faster, physical to help our team win. And he did that. I mean, we've seen that the last few games, and we saw him come up clutch today. He's been waiting for that moment for a long time, and that was huge to see him step up like that.
Yeah, incredible win here, and giving Patrick Gardner that second chance, and it was a no-doubter. He put that one right down the middle. Were you pretty confident in him at that point, giving him another chance?
I was. I mean, it was a flashback to the Acalanes game last year, and I knew he was going to get the job done. I mean, he comes in clutch in those situations toward the end of the game, and I knew he was going to put it through the uprights. I had 100% faith in him to make that kick.
Wow, what a game, and very emotional for you guys. Talk a little bit about the post-game and what that was like, and just everything surrounding this win and having to come from behind for the first time this year.
I know. I mean, I think we needed that come-from-behind victory to put that fight in us, because we haven't really had to deal with that yet. So having to deal with that, I feel like was a very good thing for our team to do, and come out and win like that was just amazing. And now we got to get back to work next week and just come out stronger and stronger each week.
Yeah, Deanza next week. You go on the road now. What's it been like to play at home? The crowd's been good. We got the new scoreboard going and everything. It's been kind of fun. Good atmosphere.
Very, very good atmosphere. I mean, without the fans, I mean, I don't know how far we go. I mean, they're our number one supporters, and they keep coming out and showing out every single game, and it's amazing.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Zach. Tremendous effort. It was a lot of fun for us to be here. And we look forward to seeing you guys when you come back home in a few weeks.
Yes.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right, that is going to do it for our coverage here tonight. Hope you have enjoyed it. What a game. Newman comes away with a huge victory. With a 30-27 win, the field goal, with just 1 second left after the Dominic Torres interception. That's going to do it for our coverage. We will see you again soon right here with more Game of the Week action. Until then, for Tino Redamoza, I'm Dave Cox saying goodbye from Ed Lloyd Field. We'll see you again soon right here on YSN365.com.